That must be Davies. Sorry I was such a pain in the ass sometimes, Davies. You were good. One of the best. I wanted to hate you for closing that case, but you were right to do it. And if I hadn't have been so tired because I was still working on it, I might have gotten there in time to save you. But I'm not going to stop until whoever did this is behind bars. I promise. Her neck broke rather than her strangling to death. Small mercy. At least with her eyes closed, she looks more peaceful. Gallagher did the autopsy already. That's the same tattoo that was on the hangman. This has to mean something. I recognize this now. It's the Greek letter psi. I should compare this to the picture of the other tattoo and try to figure out what it means. There. That'll help me do a search on it later. Psi is the 23rd letter of the Greek alphabet. It is often used as a prefix signifying subjects that relate to the brain or soul, for example, psychology. It is also used in words relating supposedly supernatural phenomena, as in the word psychic, or the word scion. Oh, looks like I'm in luck. She left a tape for the recorder here. I'm sure she won't mind if I borrow this without asking. If I'd just gotten there sooner.
Agent Reed, what are you doing in here? There was a fire alarm.
Was there? I didn't hear anything. I was in the bathroom.
The whole time?
Hey, I don't ask what you do in there.
Damn it, Reed, you are wasting time. Mine, yours, and might I remind you, Agent Sullivan's. Get your ass back on the job while you still have one.
I am doing my job. If you don't like it, fire me.
Don't tempt me. If I find you stepping out of line one more time, you're looking at a suspension. If you're lucky, get out there and find Agent Sullivan.
Fine. The landlord said her parents are paying the rent through the end of Kelsey's lease. Looks like they came by to pick up at some point. Kind of weird that they'd leave the place looking so lived in yet abandoned. This setup must have put her back. This is seriously high-end stuff. There's no disc to play. DJ Abhorrent spinning on Fridays at Jaunty Abyss. Into the Woods, spring 2010. Kelsey played Rapunzel. An Evening of Opera, March 2011. Her name's here along with Colleen's. May as well label this wall evidence A through C. Dear Kelsey, we miss you so much, sweetheart. We just want to know you're safe. We wanted you to have a place to come back to from wherever it is you've gone. Please call us as soon as you can if you find this. Love always, Mom and Dad. Talk about depressing. Fancy keyboard. Do all music students blow their money on these things? Who's sending her a package? She hasn't lived here in months. This is addressed to Sully. What the fuck? Screw it, I'm opening this thing. Puzzle box. Who would send a puzzle box here and address it to Sully? Damn it, I hate these things. There's always some trick. But what is it? No cable box, but it does have a built-in VCR. Wow, this girl was old school. Second-hand twin bed, second-hand chair, second-hand everything. This place is the most depressing dorm room knockoff I've ever seen. It's a basement apartment, or garden level in realtor speak. What's a cute little guy like you doing in a place like this? Her bathroom is pretty tiny, just like the rest of the place. A place like this has central air? Didn't see that coming. This vent is missing a screw. Just an old empty envelope. It probably had some business mail in it. Pick up anything that isn't nailed down, right? Ugh, no good. I can't open it with my bare hands.
We are sorry. The number you have reached has been disconnected or is no longer in service. Please check the number and dial again.
Tess must have written it down wrong. Maybe I can use my powers to find the right one. There's something there, but I can't get a fix on it.
Erica, good morning.
Not much good about it.
Oh, indeed. Dear, you look a mess. What happened? Come tell me about it.
And now I'm trying to find Sully before something worse happens.
That's quite a terrible thing. I'm so sorry for your loss, my dear. And if I can help you find your young man, don't you hesitate to say.
Thanks, Rose. I'm not planning to turn down any help on this one. Looks like Rose put out a stack of Ouija boards. While I can now admit there are some supernatural things in the world, I still refuse to believe that Parker Brothers has harnessed the spirits of the dead and packaged them in a game board for mass production. Hey, Rose.
Hello, my dear.
There's something I need help with. I was trying to get information from an object, but it's not clear. It's like I'm seeing static. Any ideas?
Some items are rarely by themselves. There is a way to make it more clear. What were you looking at?
This paper has a phone number on it, but it's the wrong one. I was hoping to get the right number by using my power on it, but I'm not getting anything helpful.
Remember how you needed more than one item to see that memory of Jean? It's like that. If you can find another item that was there at the same time, an item that shares that moment of history with this one, you may get what you need by combining them, reading them both at the same time.
Finding their synergy?
Yes, yes, you could say that. Find another item to work with that wrong number and bring them back here. Then we can try.
So are you and John... you know?
Oh, no, my dear. Jean is a good man, but not the man for me, nor am I the woman for him. No, I am a woman of certain faiths, and Jean, as I said, he's a good man, but not a man of faith.
He believed me when I told him what I could do, and that sounds even crazier than a lot of religious stuff.
Of course he did, my dear. I did not mean that he does not have faith, and in you, he has no doubts at all.
You said you've met people like me before. How many others?
More than you might think. I have spent many years looking for other scions, and that search has taken me to many places.
Oh, I'd be interested to hear more about that, but I don't have time for a life story right now.
Another time, then.
I've been having an easier time with my powers. Well, except for what happened at the Old South meeting house.
What happened there?
I'm not sure. I was running at the killer, and suddenly I started getting flashes, seeing and hearing things without trying to. I couldn't control it or focus, and that's when the killer took the shot and killed Davies.
That's awful. But whose memory is it?
That's the thing. I don't know. It feels like it's mine, but it's not a memory. It's like it hasn't happened yet.
Odd indeed. But sometimes these powers we have expand without warning. I could try to help you focus on it to learn more.
Maybe another time. I can't right now. I'm gonna get going.
Goodbye, my dear.
That pen is straight out of Legally Blonde. This is the one. Lucky for me, she wasn't using the same kind everyone else does. Folders she was probably filing. Nothing to do with what I'm looking for. McCoy?
Red?
What do you know about the Wise Monkey case?
Sully was working it and now he's part of it?
Yeah, and I'd like to fix that, so a little help here?
Same as you, Red. I know it's on the file. If you're looking for where to start, check out his desk. He's probably got some notes that maybe didn't get on the database yet.
Here's the prime suspect for Wise Monkey. A 21-year-old college dropout named Kelsey Gardner. It looks like the murders have been about revenge.
Think she might have found out he was on her case?
She must have, but who knows how. He's been on it for barely a week. Tough part's gonna be finding her. I've got an old address, but she hasn't been seen in almost 5 months.
Maybe someone she knew back at school will know where to find her.
Are you still on Davy's case? McAdams took me off it.